In this video, I'll be teaching you how to blank me. First, a quick look at the cards. The monologue cards have three categories, which are either feeling, being, thing, or action. There's also a hint that tells you the general theme of the monologue. As you can see, the monologue is also written out on the other side, and it has those same three colors that represent the blanks. Then there are response cards. Each of these has 4 response options, one along each edge. When you start the game, all players will draw one monologue card, which they can hold onto or put down on the table in front of them. And they'll also pick up 5 response cards. We recommend aligning them so that the responses are easy to sort through once they're flipped over. Next, each player will choose their favorite response that fits the type of the first category. In this case, a feeling. Look through your response cards by lining up all of the categories needed and pick your favorite one, giving consideration to the theme of the monologue. After you make your selection, pick up your monologue card and slide your response underneath it. You'll want to ensure that it's hidden, and then you'll pass the stack of 2 cards to the player on your right. In doing so, all players will also be receiving a new monologue card from the player on their left. This card will have a response under it, so now you'll pick one for the second category, which in this case is a thing. Look through your response cards and pick your favorite response. And once again, slide it underneath, making sure it's the bottommost card. You'll pass the stack to the right again, and you'll be receiving a new monologue, this time with the first 2 responses hidden underneath. So players will look for the final category and choose an appropriate response. Exactly like before, slide your response underneath at the very bottom, keep it hidden, and pass it to the right. Now players will be given a final monologue, which is fully completed. Don't flip anything over yet. Then starting with the game owner, they will flip their monologue over and slide out the hidden response cards from underneath. Now it's time to perform. Read or act out the monologue, filling in the blanks as you go. Continue reading around the table until all players have read. Then players discard their monologue, as well as their used response cards, but should keep their 2 unused cards for future use. And you can draw back up to 5 response cards. You'll also draw a fresh monologue card, and now it's time for round 2. For each subsequent round, we recommend changing the designation of the first person to read to the player sitting on the right of the player who read first in the prior round.